नमस्कार। नमः शिवाय ओम। आज हम लोग इस ईशा उपनिषद के चौथे एपिसोड जिसे मैं कहता हूँ उसमें आके पहुँचा हूँ। आज हम दो मंत्र लेंगे। उसमें से पहला मंत्र इस प्रकार है, ओम नमः शिवाय। मंत्र आरंभ करते हैं। यस्तु सर्वाणि भूतान्यात्मन्येवानुपश्यति। Please listen carefully. यस्तु सर्वाणि भूतान्यात्मन्यवानुपश्यति। Please listen again. यस्तु सर्वाणि भूतान्यात्मन्यवानुपश्यति सर्वभूतेषु च आत्मानं ततो न विजुगुप्सते। I'm repeating it as usual. Yastu sarvani. Please listen carefully. Yastu sarvani bhutanya atmanyevanupashyati sarvabhuteshu cha atmanam tato na bijugupsate. I'm repeating. Yastu sarvani bhutanya atmanyevanupashyati सर्वभूतेषु च आत्मानं ततो न विजुगुप्सते. Now let me try to elaborate the meaning of it. This mantra is telling that a person who says Atma in every bhuta, bhuta doesn't mean ghost here, it means every being and every element, meaning a person who sees Atma in every being and in everything, every creation, be it organic or inorganic. That means if a person sees Atma in everything, and in everything he sees Atma. It is a bit confusing. Let me repeat the mantra again. I'm sorry. It goes like this. Yastu sarvani bhutenya atmanyavanupashyati सर्वभूतेषु च आत्मानं ततो न विजुगुप्सते. To say it very simply, if a person sees everything in Atma and Atma in everything, let me try to make it little simple. If a person sees everything in Atma, and in Atma, if he sees everything, such person cannot hate anybody. Meaning, if a person sees everything in Atma, means in himself, because a person is nothing apart from his Atma. The physicality, if went down, the physicality if goes up, if physicality diminishes, what remains is Atma. If a person sees every being, everything in Atma, that means in himself. Okay? A person if regards, if a person who knows what is Atma, and if a person if he sees everything in Atma, such person cannot hate anything. It is plainly telling that a person who understands what is Atma, before such person, everything is equal, everybody is equal. Because for him, everything, whatever he sees, जो भी वो देखता है, वो आत्मा में है, और आत्मा में जो है, वो सब में है. What does it mean? If whatever he sees is in Atma, and whatever is in Atma is in everything. That is what it is said that Atmanyeva anupashyati. Yes, so sarvani Atmanyeva anupashyati. That means whatever everything, means every bhut, every being, every creation, if he sees everything in Atma, sarva bhutesu cha atmanam, means everything he sees in Atma, and sarva bhutesu cha atmanam, means to be very plain in Hindi, सबको आत्मा में देखना और आत्मा में सबको देखना. If a person sees everything in Atma, and within Atma, if he sees everything, for such person, there is no difference between him and any other object, between him and any other being, because all is Atma. Atma is there in a dead being, in an organic being, in a mountain, in a river, in every particle, in a dog, in a jackal, in a cow, in a buffalo, and Atma is there in human also. So for him everything is Atma. So Atma all equal for him. So he doesn't hate anybody. And if a person who hates anybody, he is an Atma Ghati. He is a person who kills himself. He is ignorant according to Isha Upanishad. So there is no class division. Isha Upanishad is discarding the class division. That is what is people criticizing the Hindus, and to some extent Hindus are responsible because of this ignorance. They have forgotten their own shastras, own Upanishads and own Veda. They have not studied. The Vedas and Upanishad clearly tells that the Atma is there in everything and everything is in Atma. Therefore there is no difference. Such person cannot hate anybody. Tato na bijugupsate. Bijugupsate means doesn't hate anybody, anything. So hatred or looking up and looking down, such thing doesn't exist, because the Atma is equal in everything and every object, be it a human, okay, a lesser mortal or higher mortal, whatever you say, low to high, between earthworm to a human, the Atma is there equal in everything. So in that sense there is no difference. And people might argue this and that, but if somebody knows Atma, that they will not argue, okay, because the mantra in Isha Upanishad clearly tells that yastu sarvani atmanyeva vanu yastu sarvani bhutani atmanyeva anupashyati sarvabhutesu cha atmanam tato na vijugupsate. The other mantra is also telling the same thing. The other mantra is telling yasmin sarvani bhutanya atmanyeva abhudvijanatah. I am repeating. Yasmin sarvani, the next mantra. Yasmin sarvani, please listen. Yasmin sarvani bhutanya atmanyeva abhudvijanatah tatra, please listen, tatra ko moha kaha shoka ekatva manupashyata. Next mantra is also telling the same thing. Yasmin sarvani bhutanya atmanyeva abhudvijanatah. Yasmin sarvani, please listen the mantra again. The more you listen, the more better for you, and the more I say, the more better for me. It has its own effect. You realize it if you go on repeating. Yasmin sarvani bhutanya atmanye va abhudvijanata tatra ko moha kaha shoka ekatva manupashyata. If a person who sees Atma in everything, for such person, what is attachment and what is sorrow? There is no sorrow, no joy, no attachment, no detachment. He is free from such bondages. Why? Because it is because what we get attached, okay, it is we get attached to our pets, our families, our relatives, our wives, all these relations. But look at, we get attached because we consider them different from us, something special. But if we look from the Atma Tattva, we are the same thing. The same Atma lives in me, lives in you and your wives and your children, same thing. So looking that they are from the Atma side, they are no different from you. They are the same thing. So extra attachment doesn't exist. Tatra ko moha. Moh. Where is there is no attachment. Kah shoka. There is no sadness or sorrow upon the separation from somebody or something like that. Ekatto manupashyata means the moh, the detachment, the attachment, the sorrow, all these things becomes one. They doesn't exist. They doesn't value. That means a person who knows Atma Tattva, a person who understands Atma Tattva, a person who knows that Atma exists in every being. The same Atma exists in every being, even the me and you and everything, same Atma exists. Such person doesn't hate anybody. For such person there is no sad, no attachment. Everything becomes one. For such person becomes universal or global citizen. And anybody preaches the opposite, he is prejudiced with his ignorance. This is what the prayer mantra said. What was that mantra? I told you a mantra, maybe in episode 2. Asurya namte loka andhena tam sabita tangste prette vigachanti yekecha atmahano jana. So ignorance, those whose buddhi, wisdom is covered by darkness, they do not understand these things, and for they are the murderer or the killer or the one who spoils their own atma. So, dear friends, this is Isha Upanishad. The 4th episode concludes here. Till we meet again, Har Har Mahadev, Shiv Shambhu.